with all of the other awesome products you guys are releasing this year, you guys are also bringing a set of very, very nice slides to market for certain G-Series pistols.
For certain G-Series.
Why don't you tell us about the Atom slides?
So everyone loves Tokumori. They do really good quality pistols. I mean, they do good quality everything, but everyone loves their pistols. And we do too. And so we were like, we really want to do some more slides, some more accessories for pistols.
Right.
And we had the Unity tactical license to do a lot of the modular stuff that you can attach to an AR-15.
Okay.
Well, one of the things that we like, because we like to shoot real guns, and a lot of us have this, is this particular slide kit. And it's for the G-Series Tokumori G17.
Okay.
So it's basically an entire slide kit where really the only parts you really need from the original base gun is obviously the lower frame, I think the hop-up housing, and maybe one or two, the recoil
spring guide,
sling guide, and spring, and then maybe one or two small parts. But other than that, that's pretty much it.
Interesting. So it's a kit that includes a blowback assembly and
Yes.
your nozzle and all the stuff that you need to actually make it fire, other than a spring guide, which you're retaining from your original.
It even includes a Type O barrel and like the iron sights. The only thing it doesn't come with an RMR. We have a gun here that doesn't have it. There's a lot of replicas out there as well.
Well, it's also left up to the individual shooter. Maybe you like a certain style.
Yes.
So that's a great option. And this would be the other version, Sans Optic.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is the exact same thing. It's got a slightly different finish. This one's actually a limited edition finish. It's because once upon a time when Unity Tactical were trying to figure out the exact finish they want, they had a picture that had a little bit more of a sheen on the gun, and the guys in Hong Kong are like, "That's really cool. We need that." And I'm like, "No, you need a gun that has FDE and is nice and flat and looks tactical." And they're like, "You don't know what you're talking about." So I'm like, okay. So we compromise.
Gotcha.
This is the gun that's going to be available everywhere retail-wise, and I believe this is available. However, it's a limited edition. So this is Cerakoted in FDE, in flat dark earth, and that comes from the factory that way. That's how we had it. Basically, this is Cerakoted.
Okay.
That one's hard anodized in a sort of a bronzy finish.
Right, bronzy.
Bronzy.
Official color name.
A lot
bronzy.
of guys like the little bit more blingy guns nowadays. Not for me, but I can see the appeal. But yeah, this is a really cool. It's manufactured for us by Guns Modified, who we all well know is a really high-end manufacturer of aftermarket parts for Glocks and various other airsoft replicas out there.
Right.
So they manufactured this for us. One really cool detail about this gun that I'm really excited about is the fact that traditionally with a lot of the G-Series Murray guns, the rear sight was at the rear. We moved that to forwards, which is how it is on the real Atom slide, and we had the RMR there.
Right.
By moving this forward, the rear sight on traditional G-Series guns, they tend to be a little bit tall because they actually seat into the upper assembly and they're sort of locked in from the bottom. Because we move this forward, this rear sight is actually press fit into this dovetail, so you can actually adjust it for windage. But the other thing that's really cool about it is the fact that there's a hex screw at the top, and that hex screw pushes down a small metal plate into the dovetail. So you can essentially adjust for true windage for however you want to, slightly out of center if that's how your gun shoots, and you can tighten that hex screw down
and friction lock
and it's friction locked in there, and you can actually have a truly adjustable rear sight. It's pretty impressive. It comes with an threaded outer brow with a thread protector.
Awesome. And that comes in several different styles in addition to the FDE.
So we have an all black tactical version here. We have a even more tactical version tan. We have a anodized bronze version. And then we have over here, also by Guns Modify, however, it's not RMR ready because it's pretty much supposed to be a drop-in replacement.
Okay.
This is a G-Series G17 Murray slide for the Murray, but this is the Battle Comp style slide.
Okay.
So you can tell aesthetically it's a little bit different. This is a pre-production one, so we don't have the fake extractor right there. However, it's got these nice little serrations. So for example, here, very handily nearby, we have a Battle Comp, and it's got those little portings, and that's how the real Battle Comp is. That's how they control the muzzle recoil. So we have the same sort of aesthetic right here on the slide on either side. It's all CNC'd in there, and it's a pretty cool slide.
It's nice how you've carried the theme through the Battle Comp into this slide. In addition to looking cool, they're also really grippy. They're very sharply
very
cut. So
this was designed for Battle.com by ATI, really good friend of mine, Douglas Holloway, brilliant machinist, and they're like, we really want to have this kind of aesthetic from our branding, from our muzzle devices on here, and he figured out how to do it, and we pretty much replicated that. Pretty awesome.
Well, Alex, thank you very much for showing us all the new products.
Anytime,
Look
Matt.
forward to 2016. We got a lot of cool stuff coming out this year.